welcome back. I'm your host, Master Sergeant Retired Adam Goodwin. Privileged today to have in our virtual studio Joe Dietrich. Joe, say hi.
Hey, how you doing, guys? Great to be here.
Today we are going to be tackling family readiness like we've never tackled it before. Because you just shared that in your own family situation, there's let's just say, an issue of readiness.
hmm Yeah, definitely, man. I can tell you what. Thank you again, Anna Marie, for allowing me to come on to share this important topic about family readiness. And the fortunate thing was, I had 22 years of military service, retired last year, January of 2020, and then we all know what happened, right? And man, I can tell you what, family readiness when you're in the military is very important. Why is it important? Because it's in the name of and of itself, family readiness. And I know when we go into the military and we have to do mission first and things of that nature, and sometimes the family can get lost. And I'm gonna just be, straight and real. They can get lost in the sauce,
Yeah.
and that's why family readiness is so important. And I talked about the 4 or 5 different things about family readiness that is so key. But guess what? And we're talking about transition. This is so important about transitioning when you get out of the military as well, when you become a veteran. Family readiness is always family readiness, wherever you are, wherever your station in life is, whether you're in the military or not. So I'm going to talk about these different keys about family readiness. And I want the audience, just like us here, to think about not just on the military side, but how can it apply to you in your civilian life, in regular family life. So we're going to talk about 4 different things, all right? And it's going to seem kind of, hey, Joe, this is kind of simple, but you know what? It's simple, but it can be complex at the same time.
Right.
And we're talking about family priorities. That's number one. And then number two, understanding the unit mission. 3, community. And 4, communication. Man, I tell you what, those topics right there in family readiness are so important because we get on mission first when we're in the military, like I said before, and then we can lose the priorities of the family. And then the family can seem like they're not important. But guess what? This happens almost every time when we deploy overseas, is that if the family situation is not right, guess what? The mission suffers. And and it's so important because I've seen soldiers when we go deploy overseas. When I went on 2 peacekeeping missions during my time in, when the children, parents, your spouse is having a hard time at home, you can't focus on the mission. When you're on a convoy trying to take your interpreters into the war field to another unit or another mission, and your mind is not set on that convoy and the security of your people and your equipment and the people that you're taking care of, something's going to go down the wrong way. It's going to go down like fast. So, number one, we talk about family priorities. I had to encounter that myself. I'm not just talking about these things and I haven't experienced it.
Right.
I got to the point where my wife and I we got into some serious trouble in our marriage because I was going to work at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I was coming home around 9 o'clock at night. And you know what? If you get anything out of this at all, this one thing I'm gonna tell you guys right now. The most important thing about family priorities is, look, your job, the work, it's gonna be waiting for you. It'll always be there, whether you're on a mission at your civilian job or whether you're at your unit doing whatever. It's going to be sitting there waiting for you. But guess what? If your family leaves, that's what's most important, guys and gals.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure you can attest to this. Securing your family readiness at home, making sure your spouse, your children, even your parents, whatever, understanding that they know that they are a priority. Yeah, you're contracted and obligated to do the work, right? but the
Right.
work is not your life. Your life
Right.
is at your home. That's what
Would
matters the most.
Joe, I'm just going to wave a wand and do a wouldn't it be nice statement. If in our mission planning, you know what I'm talking about, right? Before we go to do
Hmm.
a mission, there's always mission planning. And there's a lot of aspects to that. Well, wouldn't it be nice
Hmm.
if one of those blocks on that mission planning statement was family readiness? Wouldn't it be nice?
Yes.
Because that would be
Yes.
part of our mission planning. Well, we're gonna
Hmm.
we're we're definitely gonna talk more about that right after these messages.